So I want to take a moment to introduce you to my dear friend, Debra Artura, who's a lead trainer at Women Rocking Business. She's been one of my very best friends for like 10 years. And I want to talk a little bit about collaboration and what's possible when you open up your world to collaborating in all kinds of ways in your business. And I want to share just a little bit about our journey and what it's looked like to inspire you to open yourself up to collaboration. It doesn't mean you have to go into business with all your friends. You can start a business. I have a business. Debra has a business. And we have ways of playing together. And it's, I think, enhanced in so many ways, both of our lives.
So many ways.
So many ways. And one of our values at Women Rocking Business is collaboration rather than competition. When you collaborate, it's so much more fun. It opens up doors and it allows you to, I really believe, build a business that you just love waking up to even more so that you don't feel like it's a chore. You don't feel like you're doing it alone. And I guess we should just start by sharing, like, we've stood on stage and made millions of dollars together now. And it was not always that way. When we first met, like, we were like kind of scraping by. Like, we were trying to figure out how to make it work. Like, where are the clients, right?
Right.
You were healing, you were doing body work and hands-on energy work. And I was like trying to figure out my consulting degree. And we hung out at a baby shower where I offended the heck out of you.
This is deeply true. So my story is that baby showers are sacred. Baby showers are a place where you're doing ceremony. Baby showers are about honoring the mother-to-be. And as I was looking around this room, Sage was working it. She was over there promoting herself like a champion, absolutely rocking the promoting herself. But I was definitely not a fan of the self-promotion happening at the baby shower.
I was talking about my free upcoming purposeful business workshop for women entrepreneurs over the, organic punch bowl and gluten-free non-GMO appetizers. And you literally like held up like a knife or a wand or something. There was like a ladle in your hand and you were like, I think maybe we should save the promotion for another time. And I took a breath. I was like, totally get it, right? Like, I'm so sorry. I was new to Santa Cruz. I was trying to make friends. And like, we didn't even really get off on the right foot. And I just want to say that some of your biggest advocates and some of your biggest allies might be out there right now as people that you totally don't even think you vibe with. And one of the things I think you and I have done really well is just keep leaning in and learning from each other.
And being honest.
Yeah.
Right? That's the thing I really value about our collaboration is the consistent leaning in to telling the truth and asking for what we need and talking about how we feel and up-leveling the quality, really up-leveling the quality of our relationship.
Totally. The other thing that I want to invite you all into is that when you have someone you want to collaborate with in your business, a friend, a colleague, that like, it's okay to wear multiple hats in this new paradigm, in this new era. Like, there are business coaches that will tell you, like, never hire your friends, don't do business with your family. And I wholeheartedly disagree. I think that's a reason to do business, to hang out with people you love and see what you might be able to create together, because 1 + 1 = infinity. And I think it's just about being skillful and being willing to grow and being honest when you need to clear the channel between you, so that you can keep an incredible relationship and you can let down your guard with each other when you're not working. And something that is important for you to know about Debra and I's relationship is Debra has a business, I have a business, Debra's a trainer on our stage, and Debra is my spiritual counselor. I go to Debra and let down my guard and have those moments where I get held and I lose my shit and I cry and all the things. And you've got to have somewhere that you go to let down your guard. And we've been clear enough about our communication that we can wear all those different hats. I just want to encourage all of you guys not to throw out the possibility of collaborating because you think it's going to mess up a friendship. It's like, I think it's the opposite.
I was just going to say, over here, it feels like having all these different relationships has enhanced our relationship. And it gives us something to grow. We're growing each other. We're growing thousands and thousands of women all over the world. Our relationship now has a texture of aliveness that it wouldn't have if we were just friends.
100%. We're on a mission together. This is a purpose-based friendship. And I really believe the planet is calling us into more purpose-based relationships. In fact, my videographer and her partner are standing behind the camera right now, and they're in business together, and they're amazing. But it's like, this is why we're on the planet, so we can make magic together. And we're living at a time where the world is out of balance. People are suffering. People are struggling. Old systems are dying. Old systems are breaking down. And people need the gifts that you have to offer. People need the healing. People need the mentorship. People need the guidance. People need the exact personal development work that you have likely been doing for years. And so you got to get out from behind your computer. You got to get out from behind whatever thoughts you might have that are holding you back, and get into collaboration and get into relationships that are purpose-driven. It's like the answer.
Mm-hmm. And keep trusting yourself. Keep trusting yourself to stretch into territory that might feel new. Stretch into new skills. Stretch into difficult conversations. Stretch into getting more resources, right? We keep leaning into resources to help us be better humans, better friends, better trainers, better CEOs.
And we are not afraid to have the hard conversations. Any successful business is going to be built on several things. It's going to be built on your commitment to your message, your passion, your ability to take care of yourself, your ability to ask for the sale, and it's going to be built on hard conversations. Any successful business is built on conversations that stretch you. And any real relationship, including any relationship that's close to you in your life or any relationship that's close to you in your business, it's not a real relationship until it's been through some healthy level of conflict and it's come out the other side. And the definition of conflict doesn't have to be something negative. Conflict is simply when two people are looking at something from a different perspective. And the truth is almost always what exists between those two people. And when there's only one solution to something, it's probably not the right solution, right? You want to be able to see things through other people's eyes. And if there's one thing that I could say has supported Women Rocking Business to scale into the multi-millions quicker than most of the other training companies that I grew up with, and I say this with total humility, is I've continued to allow life to kick my butt and to learn from it and to ask for advice from people I trust and to not think that I always have the right answer. And so I want to just really encourage you right now to take a deep breath behind the camera, behind my voice, wherever you're listening or watching this, and give yourself that permission to not have to know how to do it all right now. Give yourself that permission to be able to make mistakes and clean it up. I mean, that's the thing, because if we're so afraid we're going to make a mistake, we're never going to be the leaders that we came here to be.
Truly. And trusting yourself and each other to keep coming back into the, ooh, that didn't feel good. Ooh, I feel like I need something else here. Oh, there's something wanting to happen. I don't know what it is, right? The vulnerability, right? That's the thing that I would say for all of you is befriending vulnerability. It is vulnerable to be behind a camera. It's vulnerable to want to be serving and not know exactly how. It's vulnerable to want to co-create with someone and not know exactly what that looks like and move into a conversation around I want to serve, but I don't know what exactly my place is.
And I think we would both encourage you to date before you get married in business partnerships, just like in life partnerships, because you don't totally know what it's going to feel like to be in collaboration with somebody. You might love them for some reasons. You love to go out drinking with them, or you love to go walk in nature with them. But when you get into business, that can bring up different things. So we highly recommend choosing a project, choosing one single event you could lead together, and set it up so it's a win-win. One of the great things about being in business for yourself and collaborating with other business owners is you can create win-wins where you refer to each other, but your entire worlds aren't merged. Can you feel the strength in that? I send Debra clients, Debra sends us clients, Debra does train on the stage as Women Rocking Business has grown, and it's really kept things clean with us, because we can set up ways of supporting each other that aren't always completely in the same bed.
Truly. That win-win principle is essential so that you can give yourself permission to do a trial with someone, right? 30 days or one project. I love that you spoke to that, because it's so important to not avoid a relationship or a potential collaboration because you don't know where it's going to go if you lead with, hey, let's do one project together and see how it goes.
I'll say one more thing. When you're ready to move into that more intimate partnership where the two of you really are going to be working together ongoingly, what I highly recommend is that you take a few minutes to talk about how would one of us step out of this agreement respectfully when the time comes, or if the time should come. It's a conversation a lot of people will avoid because we just want to be all rainbows and butterflies and creative collaboration and let's just get into puppy pile and change the world together, right? We want that part of us. But I think it's really mature to just say, here's how one of us would step out if we ever wanted to. Most of our team members here at Women Rocking Business have given us an agreement that they're super happy to provide like 60 or 90 days notice if they're going to step out. You know, we're a small team, we're supporting thousands of clients, and we're not the kind of team that could just replace somebody if they were gone in 2 weeks. So, we've got some agreements that we've made to each other, and that really, I think, creates a lot of safety for us to thrive within the collaboration.
Yeah, truly. It feels important to know if I were going to make a different choice, that I'm making a different choice with the big picture, with the mission and the purpose in mind. And it's why I think it's so important that people have the baseline tools to have difficult conversations so that if a challenge came up here, it wasn't the thing that blew us apart.
Right. And that's where mature collaboration happens. It's like when one whole person and another whole person come together and collaborate, like there's all this surface area of connection and creativity and expansion and impact we can create. But if we have these holes and we have these blind spots and we try to come together, we kind of collapse into each other, right? So that's that place of interdependency, right? Not creating codependency, but not trying to be so independent that it's like, I'll just go do this all on my own, right? Like creating that healthy interdependency. And I think that's a growing edge for a lot of women.
I was going to say that's a very significant edge. I see that in many, many, many of our clients, right? Many women, not even just our clients, but we've not felt safe in the world. And so part of the gift of the Women Rocking Business community and moving towards the idea of collaboration is putting one toe step in the water, right? Like one experiment at a time, and finding that place where you get to, as an adult, feel safe in relationship. And that collaboration creates the opportunity to keep feeling safer and safer. And my witnessing of our clients, what I've seen in our clients is as they move towards collaboration and they start feeling safer playing with each other, they start feeling even safer in their businesses. They feel more confident making offers. They feel more confident in the whole arc of growing their business because it's not so easy to do alone. It's much more fun and easier when you've got people that you are playing with.
100%. And I just want to say that the last 5 or 6 years of collaborating with you has been some of the best years of my life. And I don't know if I'd be sitting here at the helm of this company without your alliance and your faith and your creativity. And Debra, to watch you and your amazing husband launch a couples coaching business, and to know how skilled you are and how you coached me to find my incredible partner, Drew, that I waited for 10 years, to burn through so many layers of self-doubt with you, and to now get to be celebrating, the four of us as two couples hang out. And Drew called Steven up the other day to ask him for advice, and I just had tears in my eyes of like, this is what real relationship and this is what real honesty and true intimacy can create in our lives, just this feeling of meaning and true connection. And just thank you. I'm so grateful.
Feels so good to hear all those words and to feel the truth of them, and to know that part of what's also true here is the work I'm doing in the world was lifted up so significantly by watching you be you and learning from you. That very first moment of witnessing your self-promotion and feeling so challenged by it was the very thing that I really needed to learn how to do and become. And it's through really what I've learned from you that my business has gone from here to here, right? I don't know that I would have started coaching couples if it hadn't been for really learning what I learned from Women Rocking Business and the tools that we teach. So from the bottom of my heart, and on behalf of all the incredible couples that I've gotten to serve, that we've served, that we'll continue to serve, in addition to all the beautiful souls that I serve, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your courage to keep leaning into this business. Thank you for your courage to keep letting the universe use you so beautifully and humbly and fully. Thank you for your willingness. Thank you for saying yes. Thank you for inviting me to come play with you so that we could have this incredible faceted relationship and serve thousands and thousands and thousands of women.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
Here's to soulmate collaborations. Here's to business collaborations. Here's to not shying away from true connection, honesty, and collaboration as you go out and grow your business alongside people you love. Keep rocking it. Your clients are waiting. They're not just waiting for someone like you. They're actually waiting for you. Don't forget to hit subscribe so I can keep getting you weekly content to grow your business that is relevant, authentic, and effective so you can get out there and shine your light and be the messenger that you're here to be because your clients are waiting for you.